Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to the Marky Dragon Show. Today I want to talk to you just a little bit about Monger and some new stuff that has come to my attention with it. It all has to do with spellcrafting. And so there is a link that I put in the description that goes to a forum thread for Monger where they're actually discussing the spells and abilities. And looking for feedback, you'll be able to actually submit some of your ideas for some of the spell stuff and get it listened to. Maybe even get it into the game. Wouldn't that be cool? So, and as far as spells go, I saw a... well, let's just say I saw a screenshot which has not been made available to the public. It is a screenshot of the spell system, and it is reminiscent of Ultima Online. It's a spell book, and you can move your spells around in it and set everything up the way you want it. It's really kind of cool. I imagine, though, that you won't have to open your spell book and click whichever one to use a spell, that you'll be able to have hotkeys or whatever. But when I saw that, I thought to myself, wow, that really reminds me of back in the Ultima Online days where we had our spell books. And so there was, I think, 64 spells, something like that. And you would, use the book and to figure out, to put all these spells together as you found the scrolls. And so very reminiscent of that. So development is going forward on Monger, and they've had some really big hurdles that they've had to jump over recently, including things on the core of the game like engine specs and functionality, things that that they envisioned at first being able to do with it that maybe they're going to have a very hard time implementing with the current technology. But I'm personally okay with that because I know that, at least with the stuff that I do, you reach for the sky. You reach for as high as you can possibly dream of, and then only come down as far as you are forced to. And so maybe I look at it that way, that they will be, doing that. So anyway... the whole interface, from what I see so far, the reason that they don't want it shown in public is really in a pre-alpha stage. Everything is just kind of placeholders and functionality, and just kind of getting things ready for, usability and everything. It's not until the very last stage that things are beautified, and that everything is made to look much more appealing to the eye. And so, what I'm seeing here, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's got a great start, and yes, it does look simple. But like I said, this isn't about the looks; it's about the functionality. And so, anyway, just kind of cool. I'm glad to see their progress, and one of these days, I'll actually make it into the game. But we all gotta wait a little while for that, don't we? I'm Marky Dragon. Take care. Well, now that you've made it this far, can I interest you in a few more videos? In the upper left, I get questions from people who are really exploring about who they are, what they should do, and, the other people around them. And in that video, I really try and explain how you can just be yourself. Don't worry about the BS that other people give you. Just be you and continue forward. In the upper right, you see all that lightning going off? Woohoo! I am a big fan of hazardous weather. And I filmed this while in Mississippi and set the lightning show to music, hard rock music. So check it out if you want some just creative stuff that I've done. At the bottom left is the mailbag. It's a brand new series that I've just started, and it's where I am reading the mail one by one that comes into my YouTube account. I'm not skipping anything, and I'm not leaving anything out, and just saying it as it is and what comes to my mind. And when we hit one that's really good, the video continues through that one, and we talk about that subject, and then that segment is over. So, I've come across quite a few good things from that, and it's been very well received. You should check it out if you want to see what other viewers are saying. And in fact, if you want to send me anything, you can. It will get read. So, and then in the lower right, you know, sometimes we have to deal with really shitty people. And, you know, I explain some of my experiences. You know, I was a bus driver. I got assaulted several times on the bus. I owned a computer store and had abusive customers. And in fact, just the other day, I fired a customer because he was an asshole. So, you know, don't put up with that stuff. Just, you know, make sure that people are respectful of you and have compassion for those other people. So, anyway, enjoy the music on the way out. Make your selection. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.